As the scene starts, we see a man getting stabbed in his heart by a woman. The woman has a cold look in her eyes, as if she doesn't feel any emotion in her heart while killing the man. The man coughs blood. He compliments the woman, saying, "She is still beautiful because he cannot possess her." With this, Deculaeon was killed, and the condition for the nullification of engagement was completed. The scenes that we saw earlier was our MC playing a game and clearing a stage. He is glad that the game is not crashing anymore. He says that he put in all this effort for this one guy named Deculaeon von Grahan Uklein, whose primary occupation is the head professor in the game. Our MC finally fixed the bug that kept happening in the nullification of engagement route. His name is Kim Woo-jin, and he is a game developer at console game development studio named Rue. In South Korea, known to be a wasteland when it came to console games, Rue appeared like a storm and pumped out hit games one after the other. Soon enough, it became a studio that everyone in the world knew about. The game that Kim Woo-jin is testing right now is an a game that Rue poured all of their investments and profits into until now. In other words, they're fucked if this game doesn't do well. The essence of this game is that its difficulty and story will change depending on the player's choices. Maybe that is why, but despite the fact that it is a single-player game, its highly advanced AI and named characters have been getting much attention from the community. On top of that, there are a surplus of classes such as Knight, Mage, Explorer, Demon, Demon Hunter, Noble, King, and more. Thanks to the refreshing variety of roles, the players have freedom to be whoever they wish in the game. To put it simply, if this game does well, they will be raking in money. Keeping all of these in mind, Kim Woo-jin again checks the character settings. Woo-jin says again that the reason he has been working overtime for the last few months is because of this character named Deculaeon von Grahan Uklein, the main character of the episode. Woo-jin finally managed to clear the bugs from Deculaeon's death. Deculaeon von Grahan Uklein, one of the intermediate bosses of this game and also a named villain. There were countless errors they had to fix because of all the routes possible with this character, and Woo-jin finally managed to kill him without anything going wrong. The reason for Deculaeon's death in this route is a stab wound by fiancé. As he is stretching his hands, a girl calls him from the back, asking how the test is going on. This person is the team leader of the development team Woo-jin is in. Her name is the Yu-ara. She's also Kim Woo-jin's ex-girlfriend. They had been together for 7 years. They felt happiness in all the time they spent together and all. Our MC is naturally lazy, but unlike him, she's a born workaholic. Her ambitions helped her become a better person. However, they broke up in the end. Woo-jin realizes that ultimately he couldn't change despite her efforts. 6 months after that, he heard she had someone new by her side. Yu-ara says that she heard that Woo-jin is struggling because of the bugs. Woo-jin replies by saying that he guesses all things are going well with her new man. Yu-ara says that the rumors spread so fast in this company. Well, she thinks it's going well. On the contrary, Woo-jin thinks that it doesn't feel good to hear it directly from her. He says that he wishes she gets married to that guy. She tells him to stop being so petty and keep at the bugs and informs him that he is gonna need to make some changes. Since some things were changed on the story's end, are you sure he's an intermediate boss? He seems really killable, though, Woo-jin asks. He thinks, that's both the game and Deculaeon's charm. The more the scenario progresses, the stronger Deculaeon becomes. The difficulty of the game depends on the player's choices, after all. Yu-ara asks whether Woo-jin knows that his character was modeled after him. In fact, both of them look alike. Woo-jin replies that he only met the artist twice. Yu-ara mentions that's why she kills Deculaeon as soon as she meets him in-game. Moreover, their personalities are similar too. Woo Jin thinks that Decalene's last words are, "You damned bitch." How are we similar? He wonders. Yuara then asks about the game experience. He replies that the game itself is fun, but he doesn't like that the fate of the studio's hanging on this game. Then, while looking at the window, he asks, "Isn't that your little boyfriend over there?" He says that since her boyfriend is waiting for her, she shouldn't keep him waiting for long, because it's already so late at night. Woo Jin tells her to go to him. Yuara tells him good luck. On the other hand, he tells her goodbye. After Sarah's departure, he says that he will test Decalene again. He blames the artist for being harsh. "You're telling me this guy is me?" He nags. He looks into Decalene's attributes, which total comprises 6 attributes. Woo Jin explains that, when Decalene was a child, he was called a magical genius and put on a pedestal. However, he was just like any other average mage, and because of his arrogance and background of nobility, he ended up with the worst personality: elitism, regular habits, competitiveness, noble etiquette, sensitivity, authority pretense and composure, and many more. Would Decaleene even be considered human? Woo Jin wonders. He thinks that Decaleene is supposed to get stronger as the scenario goes on, but he's already surrounded by those who hate him. Woo Jin decides to add attributes or personality traits to Decalene, something that isn't too conspicuous. He makes Decaleene somewhat wealthy. He adds skills like comprehension, Midas touch, sharp eyesight, and lastly, Iron Man, which makes the body hard like iron. He ended up just adding all the ones that looked good. But now that he is done, he feels a bit ashamed, so he decides to revert Decaleene back to how he originally was before a problem occurs. Suddenly, a message appears, which startled Woo Jin for a second. He sees that the message is from the story writer. He asks whether he has to change something about the model because he can do it right now. The story writer previously said he was just taking a look. Woo Jin gets a little confused upon hearing it, so he asks the story writer whether he is referring to the finished model. The story writer laughs and tells him to look outside the window. Woo Jin immediately looks outside the window, and he witnesses something out of the ordinary. A hole in the sky appears, and in mere moments, Woo Jin's soul gets transferred to a body. He wonders, where is he and who is he? He entered someone else's consciousness. He listens to a person telling him that, "So child, do not forget, be wary of him always. Decaleene is no tame man. He may be hesitant now, but he can do something at any moment. He's just downplaying his own talents right now. He is a vile villain." Woo Jin wakes up hearing a girl yelling. She tells Decaleene to get up right now. "How long are you gonna sleep? How can you call yourself a person?" she asks. As Kim Woo Jin comes to his senses, he realizes that it's been a few days since he has possessed this body. He says that it still seems like a dream to him. The girl, who seems to be Deculene's sister, asks him for how long he is gonna stay cooped up because of some woman, or is he trying to shame the entire household? Woo Jin can't say anything and just ignores her. Lastly, before leaving the room, she tells him that she will leave the papers here, so he must move if he doesn't want to get fired. Kim Woo Jin concludes that after the day the strange-looking sky appeared, he woke up in this strange body, in a strange place. It's already been a week since then. Precisely, he is in the world of the game he made, while he was a developer at Rue. The somewhat familiar scenery has made that certain. He transmigrated as the worst character in the game who cannot escape death no matter what. A man fated to die. Certainly he became the villain Decaleene. At Euclane Manor, Decaleene's bedroom. It's already been a week since Woo Jin possessed Decaleene's body. He thought all of this was a dream. At first, but as a few passed by, this realistic feeling of life made me finally accept the truth. Could this be some kind of afterlife because I died from that lightning strike? He wonders. Well, whatever. One thing's for sure that he has now literally become the villain of the game he was once developing. Dekulayan von Grahan Eukaline. He's the middle boss in the game, no matter which route you take. He's the root of all problems, the enemy of everyone, and has caused pain for countless characters. Just why did he have to end up as a named villain? Wu Jin thinks.